Today we're going to look at how to subscribe to blogs using Google Reader. That way information that we're interested in can get delivered directly to us, and it's all easy to access and organize using Google Reader. Google Reader is found at reader.google.com, and first thing we're going to do there is log in with our Google account. That'll take us to the Google Reader interface. Up in the upper left hand corner, right underneath the Google Reader logo, you'll see the Add a Subscription button. Clicking that opens a field, and in that field we can type the URL of the blog we want to subscribe to, or we can enter generic search terms, and it'll search for blogs that match those terms. What we want to do is we want to subscribe to a specific blog, and so we're going to type in the name of it, not necessarily the URL. If I just know the name, I can search for that. The one I'm searching for is called Free Technology for Teachers. It's a great resource for anybody looking to integrate educational technology into their teaching. You see it's the first one to pop up here, and underneath the name of the blog is this subscribe button. One click on that and we are automatically subscribed to that blog. Now you can see in the lower left hand corner in the sidebar that Free Technology for Teachers is now showing up in the subscriptions field. So we can do that over and over again with, say, Larry Ferlazzo's blog, which is a great site for resources for technology. Or if we're a literacy teacher, we could go perhaps to another excellent blog for the teaching of writing called To Writing Teachers and subscribe to that. Or if we're interested in something like poetry, we can subscribe to that. It's all very easy, and with one click we're subscribed. And again, down here in the subscriptions panel of the sidebar, all our subscriptions are listed. Now obviously the more we add, the longer this list gets, and kind of becomes hard to keep everything organized. Google Reader allows you to set up folders though, so you can create categories for your blogs to be located in. The way this is done is by hovering over the title of one of your blogs in the subscriptions panel in the lower left hand corner, and then clicking on the drop down menu that appears and choosing new folder the first time you do this. And we're going to create an EdTech folder for all our technology blogs. And now that we've done that for Free Technology for Teachers, you see that it's right here located in the EdTech folder. Then when I want to do that same thing for Larry Ferlazzo's website, and I click that drop down menu, EdTech is now there as a choice because that folder exists, and I can click that, and now both my EdTech blogs are there stored in the EdTech folder, and I can minimize it as I need to if I want to keep this nice and clean looking. The other two, we're going to create another folder. Again, choosing the drop down menu and new folder, we're going to create a literacy folder, and then we can do the same thing for the small nouns. Google even allows you to drag if you want to save a step there. And so now I've got two folders with my 4 blogs located in them. These folders are shown in bold print because they have unread items, and that's how you know. And the number in parentheses indicates the number of unread items. When you click on that folder, it'll open up the view of the items in that folder. Now there's two things I like to do to make this a little more manageable, and that is in the upper right hand corner where it says show, I like to choose list so that I see all my feed posts like this instead of the expanded view. It makes it a little easier to sort through visually. I also like to choose underneath the title of the folder, I like to choose show the new items instead of all the items. Otherwise it'll show you every single thing in the feed. I like to limit it to just the things I haven't read yet. Now when I'm in this view, clicking on one of these feed items will open it up and allow me to read it, and I can do everything I could do if I was on that blog, whether it's click on links, scroll through, and you'll see once I've clicked on it, the title is no longer bold. That indicates that I've read it. And so when I click on the title again and minimize it, you see it's not in bold anymore, and the number of unread items has decreased over in the subscriptions pane. And so what I like to do is I like to go through and read the ones that look interesting, and then once I've done that, I've got the option of the mark all as read button up in the top menu bar here, and once I mark all those as read, they're no longer showing up in my reader. That's another way for me to keep them nice and organized. And so this are the basics for using Google Reader to subscribe to blogs to get web content delivered straight to you so that you can make better use of all the information out there on the web. You can also visit EngagingEducators.com, where on our blog we have a list of technology blogs that you may find useful and you might want to subscribe to using your Google Reader.